All right, get steady. Can be easier said than done. You give yourself the best chance to be steady in moments of performance if you are tending to the concepts within the high order performance framework. So eat, move, sleep well, tend to language, communication, relationships, navigate mindset challenges, onboard mindset strengths like growth mindset and things of that nature, and then you go perform. Now, in the moment of performance, you can't exactly go take a nap. You can't, there's only so much that can be done. So one of the key ideas in performance, we refer to as RRP. Okay, so I'm in the moment of performance. I notice stress coming up in my body, and now know that performance could be you are going to the platform for a max effort deadlift in a powerlifting competition, as an example, or it could be going into a business meeting, and you know that you've got some challenging topics to work through. Step one, once you realize what's happening, is regulate. First step of RRP is regulate. Know that getting steady, coming back to a base of steadiness, is always your best move, always. Otherwise, you are far too subject to be reactionary, to shift to default settings that might be, let's go to the business meeting. They might be very defensive, they might be attacking, they might be whatever's underneath the surface and being brought up by the stress of the moment. So regulate is always step one. We can talk about strategies to that as well, including breathing, maybe going for a walk. And as wild as this sounds, maybe it is appropriate if a meeting gets super heated or you're about to go onto the platform and perform, go for a brief walk. Pretend you have to go to the bathroom. Who cares? Just get your body moving, breathe, regulate. Step two is refocus. Now, some people go right to refocus. Some people go right to refocus and say to an athlete, as an example, that's not important, this is important, time to go. Just focus on what's important. For some people, that can be effective. Oftentimes, we find, though, that you have to regulate before you can even hear it, before you can hear the guidance from a coach or begin to navigate your own self-talk. You have to regulate somewhat physiologically. So refocus just comes back to that same mantra. What's important now? Or does my behavior match my goal? I know what I'm supposed to do. I understand that there are external variables going on here. I'm going to control what I can control and then go on to perform. Now, this is the short version, far easier said than done, but absolutely essential. What we see too often is that leaders of any kind try to bully performance out of people. They try to ask them to override their internal stress signals or inputs. They try to force them into a corner, push them in one direction or the other. And I will say this out loud, sometimes that works, unfortunately. It never works sustainably. It's probably not what's best for the person you're trying to lead, not in a sustainable way. So if you're looking for sustainable high performance, it is important to regulate, refocus, and then go out and perform. RRP.